What's going on? It's your boy Butler, man. It's the best day of my life. Tomorrow's not promised. Going to do your little dance while they still playing your song. All right, bro. So I'm just leaving the Atlanta Transitional Center. I was invited out by one of my brothers, man. It was a dope situation. But tonight, this story is GDs tried to take my shoe, bro. Let me set the scene for you. So there was a time where, bro, in Atlanta, GDs was like the first real, I don't want to say real because I don't want to disrespect nobody, but the first gang that you were like consciously aware of. Like before it got gang, like GDs and Crips is primarily the more structured gangs that were very much present in the city of Atlanta. Like I know a lot of Bloods now, but there was a time where it wasn't no Bloods. I'm just being honest with you. Not where I can see. Now I've talked to some people that's saying that, they was here. But what I'm telling you is that in my era, when I was a teenager, that's who was active. That's who was on the scene. So there's a shoe. Hold on, let me see if I can get that. I want to show you the shoes. Let me see. I think it's this shoe right here. It's that shoe right there. This the shoe right here, folks. Bro, I had bought these shoes right here from Walters. These shoes right here. I think them was the sixes. The first pair of joints that I bought with my money. And I had the money to pay for them, but I needed tax. So my mama helped me get them. So I got these shoes and I'm playing ball at school. I think I'm on the basketball team at the time. What year was this? That had to have been about 93. I want to say I was in ninth grade. I was in ninth grade, if I'm not mistaken, 8th or 9th grade. So I was going to Sequoia Middle School. Now at Sequoia is a multicultural school, and this is in the Buford Highway vicinity. So after in DeKalb County, they had this thing that was called M to M. M to M is called minority to majority. So within that, if you live in a primarily African American neighborhood, they will bus you to a whiter neighborhood, ideally. But Buford Highway was mad niggerish, bro. Mad niggerish. And I don't mean that it was multicultural. When I went to school out there, bro, I'm still cool with some of the people that I went to school with. When we did our our class reunion at Big Ray House, shouts out to Big Ray, bro. It was all cultures there, bro. White people, Hispanic people, Ethiopians, Somalians. Man, that's just what we was known for. Okay, so now I'm going to this school, and so if you ride M to M, you have to get up to go ride the school bus early, and you're gonna get home late. So like when everybody else get out of football or basketball practice, they go on home. But because I ride M to M, I gotta wait for the M to M sports bus. It's not called a sports bus. It was called elective, not elective. Anyway, there's a bus that's gonna go around to all of the white schools that they dropped us off at, and they're gonna take us back to the black part of town. But you'll go to your home school. My home school was Redan. So while you're at on the white side of town, there might be a bus that comes to Cross Keys, where it's middle school. So Sequoia, it might have been Tucker, Druid Hills. So all of these schools. So meaning that when I stayed after school, bro, I'm staying after school sometime, bro, till it get dark outside. Like it's gonna be an all day. So without venturing off, when I used to go to school, it used to be dark outside. When I used to get home, it used to be dark outside. This is not just because it's daylight savings time. Your ass, it was an all day event. So one day I am waiting outside the school. I have a cassette player and I got on my Jordans. Now, James and Charles told me to be careful, but I don't know if they told me to be careful. It was something. Maybe they asked me how much. It was something. It wasn't threatening. They was really trying to look out. So, after school, I'm chilling. I'm waiting on the M sports bus to come. I'm out there by myself. Ain't no cheerleader out there with me. Ain't no nothing. So mind you, I'm out there and two older guys walk up. They come in up to the school. Now the school is maybe 100 yards back. I'm down where the buses load. So I'm sitting on the steps. And when I see them, I'm aware of myself, but I don't think I was slipping, bro. I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't slipping. So when they came up on me, these niggas had on triple fat gooses. Both of them was fairly big, and I could see they black rags hanging out their pocket. And nobody else was doing that during that time. So, and then one of the dudes had asked me what size my shoe was. Even in the 90s, this was not a good question. This is a bad question. And I don't know if you think Butler just got scary. Butler been scary as hell. So sometimes what would take place is that you'll catch a janitor or somebody that's still up that front door might still be unlocked. You know, now that I think of it, somebody probably supposed to have been legally obligated to sit out there with me until some authoritative figure had came out there. So lo and behold, so they asked me what my shoe size was, and I'm listening to him. He asked me what I would listen to on my Walkman. The whole time they is cross-examining me, I'm backing up, and I'm sizing shit up. I'm sizing, and I already know where this is going. I got that little tingly finger feeling in my stomach, bro. And lo and behold, when I started backing up, I guess they talking amongst themselves. See, if they was on some raw, like just some show enough handling action, you just would have came in and took Butler shoes. Because when you start talking, you start giving me options. And then based on what you saying to me, shit, I'm filling you out. So I'm gonna tell you why I would have been in trouble at. When I start getting up to the school, I'm going to the school, and bro, it just so happened that one of the doors was unlocked. Now, they coming towards me. I check one door, it's not open, that bit. Then another door open. I mean, when I check the other door, it's open. So when it opened, I zoom, because mind you can get inside to where the concession stand at, but then there may be another door that's unlocked. So I'm shit is pretty stressful at this point. When I fall into the front door, they follow behind me. But by the time they follow behind me, boy, I'm about this bitch. I'm about this bitch. I'm gone. Bro, if that door wouldn't have been open, it probably would have been bad. I don't know if it would have been bad though, cause mind you, when in 9th grade, bro, I played football, basketball, and baseball. And there have been times, there was one time where I did have to run. Let me go ahead and tell this story too then, cause he was a GD, but it wasn't directed towards me. All right, so now here's another time where, okay, so when you have tryouts, more people stay during the tryouts because they're trying out. And then when the people who make the team, then you on the team. So here was a time where there was several of us that was waiting on the M&M bus. And it's basketball tries. I remember this was 8th grade. This was 8th grade, not 9th grade, because I was not the big man on campus. It was definitely some bigger guys there. You had Jesse Tarplin. You had Fred Fry. Was it? No, that's Rico. Rico played football. Anyways, no, I'm not gonna get into the particulars, but bro, there was a dude. There was a dude. I'm gonna call him G. I ain't gonna say his whole name. And he and I are in the same grade, and we both from the east side. But he was messing with a girl. Her name was, I think her name started with an L. I ain't gonna say her name either, but she used to wear glasses. I ain't gonna say she had no Jerry curl, but she went with one of the big guys that was out on Buford Highway. And he was cool, but he was like a gentle giant. Like, I ain't never had no bad blood with him. But mind you, so now we talking about Buford Highway. Mind you, my big sister Eleanor, she was somebody on Buford Highway. Like, she had a name, like her baby daddy was somebody, like, they knew who my sister was. I don't know if he knew who my sister was. And at the time, it didn't really matter to me because I'm scared as fuck and I don't want none of the smoke at all. so now, so G is, I don't know if he hadn't smashed his girlfriend, but he definitely had her on the pipe to the point where next to Sequoia Middle School was an elementary school. And bro, we were just all over there playing basketball until the M&M bus come. Now, it's so crowded now because you got cheerleaders trying out, you got basketball team trying out. It just was a whole bunch of motion. So, mind you, when bro come to the basketball court at the elementary school, he don't have no like no crazy look on his face. He come over there, he talk, he do something, and I don't remember if they exchanged word. What I do remember is I remember that he punched the shit out of G. He punched his man, and that man immediately swole up. And G was like, he was wild. I'm trying to think I think he might have been. I don't know what his gang affiliation, man. Don't get me the line. But I know bro, I'm assuming bro was a GD because he used to be with a bunch of GDs, and that's just what was going on at the time. That man punched the shit out G, bro. That man pushing that man, all this shit swole up. So when he punched his man, then he looked at me. Man, I don't know, yo. I'm a virgin. I ain't got no girlfriend. I ain't been nowhere near no vagina. Definitely not hers. And she don't even like me. But when he looked at me, the way my genetic makeup is, bro, I immediately started running. I left my book bag at the school. I started running. And at some point in time, now I'm gonna keep it all the way real. So now Jesse was there. Jesse was with the bullshit. Cause I think they were just gonna try to catch me just because. I don't know. But they started chasing me, bro. I definitely remember being chased by several people. So when they chasing me, I get them niggas to run for their money. And these people who I feel like ain't gonna mess me up, cause we play football together or something. Maybe it was football trials. Either way, I'm being chased by several people, bro. At least by 4 people. I end up running all the way to Buford Highway. Well, I didn't run all the way to Buford Highway, but I ran to the point where I ran through the creek. Nobody catching me. I ran to the main. I got from Sequoia on up to Plaster Road, or is it Sequoia on Plaster Road? I don't remember the name of the street, man, but I probably made it up there to where it's probably a Waffle House up there now. It's a Waffle House, and it's a rental place up there. It's a truck rental place. Enterprise is up there now. So we talking at least about 2 miles. Nobody got close to catching me, bro. I got away. I left my bag. I ended up spending the night at my dad's house. I had to spend the night at my dad's house. My daddy stayed at the lodge on Shalford at the time. So when I got there, I ain't even tell him what happened. I just needed to spend the night. I spent the night. I spent the night at my dad's house and came back to school the next day. When I came back, bro, I swear to God, I had a knife in my pocket. I had a knife in my pocket. Was it a knife or a screwdriver? I had a screwdriver in my pocket, a flathead screwdriver. Cause I say, if this big old dude run up on me, I'm gonna stab the shit out of him. That's what I had in my mind. And when I get to school, this was definitely 8th grade. When I get back to school, bro, these niggas is laughing at me. They were like, bro, why you running? Such. I was like, man, I ain't with all that. Y'all nigga would. Did you see Giovanni? Damn. Did you see G? I said, man, that man punched that man in the face and all this swole up. Giovanni could fight. I can't fight. I can't fight. I'm not doing this. But I definitely had a screwdriver in my book. I had never stabbed nobody before. I had that bitch in my pocket. When I seen him, bro, cause he was just so big. He was big like a grown man. When he seen me, this nigga laughed, bro. They laughed. And then that was the ongoing joke until I just got cool with them, because they all ended up being on the football team. But yeah, I've been chased twice. So there you got 2 stories. GDs tried to take my Jordans, and man, Shawty got punched in the face. Hey man, sometimes you gotta know when to fold them, man. They ain't teach me how to fight. They taught me how to run though. I'd rather be a runner than a motherfucker. He swole that man up. All right, man, I'm out, y'all. I got some more stories coming tonight though. I'm out.